Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, all right. I started in music originally as a songwriter for BMG Records, and moved into film as a producer for ESPN. I did mountain biking on ESPN for 3 years. And then I wrote and produced What's On, the first flagship half-hour show for TV Guide Network. That was in Tulsa here. And then when TV Guide Network moved their operation to Los Angeles, I began Blue House Media.
Well, talk about how your experience sort of translates into creating videos for a business or for a client.
Well, first of all, I always believe that, and we've got the best equipment we can find. The studio is world class, as I said. And of course, we shoot in 1080p, we shoot great, video and all that. But no matter how good your equipment is, it sort of starts with the story. And so, to me, it's about ideas. Like, that's what makes us unique. I think that if you're great at it's kind of like a musician who goes in the studio and has this awesome recording but doesn't have a great song. It's really not going to make much difference. And so I think when we talk to clients and when we try to get the heart of who they are and telling their story in a personable way, it translates into good, whether it's advertising or documentary film, it has some kind of heart there.
So that really is sort of the value proposition, if you will, that you bring to the table with clients. Is you're not only doing the technical side of things, you're actually bringing real ideas and capturing the heart of the message and what it is they're trying to accomplish through a video.
Right, and listening to our clients. We go in, often I start a script by interviewing them. I'll start with interviews, and they're telling us all about what they know they're passionate about and what they know better than we do. And we learn as we go, and then we create our shooting script from those interviews. We go to the next phase and create B-roll, and then if voiceover elements are needed, all of that's integrated. But it starts with really listening to the clients and finding out what their unique feature.
And once you've listened to them and you sort of capture that kernel of the heart of what it is they want to do and what you want to capture, what are the qualities that really go into making an impactful video?
The first thing I think of is excellence in visual, depth of field, beautiful looks, attention to backgrounds, other elements like that, and quality of audio. Those are the obvious elements. But then deeper than that, I think we come back to the same thing again. Storytelling is the first thing that's most important. And certainly if I was given the choice, I would say, we need to capture a good idea and tell a good story before all of the rest. So I would say that's the most important. But when you bring all of it together, you have a high impact.
Well, what are some of the tangible benefits for, say, a business client of making a good quality video? How will it help them?
Well, I think we've spoken about this before in the importance of web video and connection to what you guys do, and often in web, is that, as we know, the Google searches and the other search engines, the optimization, it becomes increasingly better when video is involved, when we start to see things. And also the fact that when people come to your site and they see video and they stay there because they're being entertained and informed, it just seems to make sense that nowadays too, with the way the world is so media conscious in every way, we're bombarded with creative media, that I think it's a necessity.
So websites maybe that don't have video or very little video, they could benefit tremendously from good quality videos. Now, cameras are fairly inexpensive these days. And maybe some people think, well, I can just go out and get something and make my own video. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into making a decent quality video.
Well, there is.
It's going to have an impact than most people think, isn't there?
Yes, there absolutely is. And I think that it impacts someone's image, too. I had a fellow call yesterday who was a speaker, and he said, well, I have video from all these different places, and I like to put it together and show me in these different, and I started to ask, well, what is the video? Is it HD? How's it shot? What's the lighting like? And it became evident that it was not professionally shot. Lighting was bad, things. And I said, well, this is what I think, and we could make a montage of those things, and certainly we can do that. But the better way to do it is to create something qualitative and make that, because your image is at stake.
Joel, thank you for talking with us today.
Thank you very much, Scott, and it's my pleasure. Come on in, I'll play you
All
some
right.
stuff in the studio.
Excellent.